Hello and welcome to my new video. If you're new to my channel, hi, I'm Lex and this is my island, Zinnia. Today I'm going to be doing a build with 7 other content creators where each of us chose one item and all 8 of the items have to be used in each of our builds. They're mandatory. Here are the content creators and the items that we've each chosen. Kato chose an Imperial dining table, Toffee a frozen sculpture, we have a floating block from Diana and an asteroid from me. Liz went with the carp banner and Shannon the Karopi bridge. Then EJ is giving us the elephant slide and Katie is coming in strong with the bidet. As you can probably tell, this is going to get really interesting really fast. Also, side note, thank you Katie for making this little graphic. You're the best. I just stole it from you. Thank you. I am going to lay out all of the items so that together we can process everything that has to fit into one build somehow. And I'm going to go ahead and warn you, I completely forget one of the items. Thank you so much to Kato for giving me all of the items that I have. The cart banner was from a Discord friend. All of these other items were procured for me by Kato, who is a legend. Thank you so much, Queen. And you're not gonna believe it, but the item I forgot was the item Kato chose. So that was really great of me. I'm gonna just kind of edit it in. So see, there's the Imperial dining table. Definitely an item and not just a PNG on the screen. I hope you all enjoy this build. Let's get started. Actually, we're not getting started because I have a campsite visitor? What do people say? Visitor. Okay. Anyway, who do you think it is? Who do you guess? I bet you didn't see this coming. It's our King Gonzo, my favorite of all the crankies. He is so sweet. Look at him with his little donut. I'm not gonna bring him to Zinnia because I did have him on Lost Falls, and unlike Kiki, he does not have legendary status where I can have him on all my islands, but I did very much enjoy getting to see him. He is so absolutely precious. I love him so much. So yeah, thanks for visiting, Gonzo. We love you. Okay, now we're actually going to start on the build. This is the area that I've decided to use. I moved my house from the beach to an area on land, as you might have noticed in the intro. I was gonna just let you all guess what the build was gonna be, but since we're already here at the museum, I figure I should just go ahead and tell you. So I decided to turn these items into a kind of summer event temporary museum exhibit to kind of boost visitation to the museum. It's Blathers' tent, but same thing. He's workshopping for the museum. This is kind of like Kickstarter for the museum. He's encouraging people to come and see what would be possible if I just donated fossils, and I'm not gonna do that. But anyway, that's unrelated. I've decided to create a little framing device for the tent. I wanted to make it where there was water on either side, so it did feel like the museum area was kind of tucked away. And with the items, I will create a fun space for, families, for the other villagers on the island to come and hang out, kind of see what the museum has to offer in terms of science. I'll let you all vibe with the music for a bit as I get started on this terraforming. I hope you enjoy. Okay, but one more thing, honestly, self-care reminder, make sure you're drinking water and taking your meds, but, challenge for this vid, take a sip of water every time one of my villagers gets in my way, just walks through this area where I'm building, just do it. You'll stay so hydrated. On the second cliff tier, I decided not to round every single one of the edges because I liked how that kind of made the two separate cliffs look a little bit more dynamic because they did have, you know, sharp corners, and I thought that was cute because I usually round every single edge of every cliff on my island, so we're branching out, we're branching out. I wanted this cliff to have a waterfall that had a little bit more of a water deposit over it so it wasn't just like coming straight out of the cliff, and it took me kind of a ridiculously long time to figure that out, but I think the shape is unique and cute. I was gonna say cute first and that's why my U was so long. Anyway, I hope you're having a good time. As you can see, I'm kind of shaping the water now. I do want to make sure it looks pretty natural, but given the, I almost said short, the small amount of space I'm working with, it was hard to get all natural edges. While I was placing the path, I accidentally went inside the tent. That was awkward. First item down, baby! Probably my favorite for this build is the carp banner that Liz chose. I just think it's such a cool item, and I don't know, I feel like it would have lent itself to pretty much any build. That's a lie, not any build, but I really liked it for this one. I figured it could act kind of like a flag that would attract people over to this event. You know, it's tall, it has vibrant colors, it's perfect to alert people to the fact that there's something going on the beach today. To the people who brought me flowers when I opened my island on Discord, this build is dedicated to you, and to the 7 other YouTubers with whom I'm collaborating. Second item in the bag, yes! Also, thank you, Kato, for bringing me like 3 different color variations for the elephant slide. Just amazing. Also, can we talk about how quickly I got the third item down? Look at that, the frozen sculpture. I put the little shovel beside it because I figured it could be an example of like a frozen, like an exhibit dedicated to, you know, like the poles, or just somewhere where it's super cold. Glacier areas, what we find in glaciers, that kind of science, like the shovel is like digging through the ice. I don't know. But also, while I've been talking, I put down the floating block, the bidet, and now the Kero Kero Karopi Bridge. I'm on a roll. We're almost done. And now we are done with the items that I didn't forget, like the Imperial table. So I'm just gonna like put it up on the screen occasionally where I would have placed it had I remembered in the moment to place it. I'm so sorry for this. After that nice little beach decorating break, I did go back and start filling out the cliffs. I wanted to be able to fit a couple more trees up here to provide a nice background, I guess, for the build, so that when I take a picture and all, it doesn't feel super empty in the back. So that's what I'm doing here, is just making room for more trees. Leaf has only visited Zinnia twice so far, so I did only have a few different types of flower seeds, and the only bushes I ended up using were white azaleas, but you know, they really do fit the vibe. I forgot to mention this at the beginning actually, but I'm also limited in terms of furniture that I have in my catalog because this is my newest island and I haven't collected a bunch yet, and I also don't have all of the custom designs that I want to use yet for Zinnia because I just don't know what those are gonna be, I guess. But yeah, so please don't shame me for not like completely filling up the cliffs. You know I love to do that. I decided to add the Sphinx up here just for intrigue. How did it get here? And where did it come from? No one knows. Besties, with that, the build is done. I know that it's gonna be a temporary build for Zinnia because I'm not sure what the aesthetic is gonna be like for this island, but I had so much fun designing this. It was so far outside my comfort zone to even attempt to use items like these together, but somehow it worked. I'm so excited to see the other creators' take on this build, and let's go and check out mine now that all the plants and trees are growing. Thank you for watching to this point, and I hope that you like the result. Here on this beautiful sunny day, this is exactly the type of day that Blathers would try to invite you to his little exhibition event, all of the different exhibits here that you can check out to get you excited, get you pumped to visit the museum itself. This was such a spontaneous and impulsive build, but I had so much fun with it. I'm so glad that I was able to collaborate with these lovely human beings. Remember to check out the description if you want to see their videos as well, because I don't know about you, but I am just so curious about how they made these work. I included a children's area here with the elephant slide, and then the Imperial dining table idea is that, you know, after you go to the exhibit, you have some refreshments before you leave. It's just a friendly gesture. That's all I've got for you all today. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day, and here's Peaches to tell you all goodbye for now.
I love you guys so much, and I hope you're having an amazing day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!